No intro music today. You know what I'm saying? Only one person got the tunes for us, but we back again with another episode of the GRG pod. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. I think it's over a week now, but
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
cause
minute,
yeah,
but
we did it. I want to say last Wednesday.
yeah, I think that's what it was, like that Wednesday before Super Bowl.
Yeah, Wednesday before Super Bowl. So now it is
Yeah. Been a
today.
little minute, but my boy Jay, how you feeling?
The only Super Bowl champ in the chat right now. So, hey, clap it up for my team, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out
Pop
to
it.
shout out to the 12th man. First off, I would like to say shout out to Mike McDonald, coming in, and it was a tough thing to do to let go of Pete Carroll, who was a staple in the organization. But then we took a risk with the young defensive coordinator from Baltimore, and he came in, set his culture year one, went 10-7. I can't complain about a winning season. Then next season you win a Super Bowl in your second year as a head coach. You got all my respect. And the thing is, what made this run so sweet was being our division rivals. Like being the 49ers the way we did. Oh, I loved every single minute of it. And then we come in, have a barn burner with the Rams, who I can say the next 5 years between McVay and McDonald will probably be the best football games we will see from the NFL ever. And for the teams that we have now, I think those two are the best head coaches. I think those two going into battle will give us some classics for sure. Sam Darnold, then listen to the haters, but he came in, he did what he needed to do, and that was play turnover free football. This whole playoffs, the Seahawks had 0 turnovers. And when you have 0 turnovers, you're healthy and your defense is flying to the football the way they were. That's a recipe for success, truly. And shout out, hey, AB, what who do we call Kenneth Walker?
Say what?
What's Kenneth Walker nickname in the group chat?
His name in the group chat for me or
Yeah, for you. For what we
because
call
I don't call him that. I call him that.
No, what you call him?
Baby AP.
Hey, shout out to baby AP for sure. Hey
My
man.
boy's cooking for real. I can't even lie.
Hey, bro. Shout out to the O-line for sure, because the Patriots D-line is not no slouch. I'll tell you that much. The Patriots D-line was not no slouch. We just came in. We were dominant on both sides of the football in the trenches, and winning that battle, hey, it's a recipe for success. 136 yards from K9. JSN, unfortunately, he was injured, but got his head on ground. We took him to concussion protocol. He's good. Cooper Kupp. Hey, brother. You did what you needed to do as a veteran wide receiver. You was a mentor. You weren't used as much, but you didn't complain. But when the lights were the brightest, you showed up and you gave us your all. So all I can say is the Super Bowl is back to Seattle. B, your team hopefully will be there next year if Micah stays healthy, Lord willing. If I'll say this right now, if the Packers are healthy and they make some moves this offseason, they can be a favorite. That's all I'm going to say.
B, how you feeling about that Super Bowl? What's the main takeaway you got for me about that Super Bowl?
I mean, I called it. I mean, like Jay know I did. I'm on record saying it on air, but he's a Seahawks fan, so he wanted me to, he was against it. Like he was like, chill, don't be doing all of that, giving us bad luck. But just some things that you can't fight, bro. And like I said, I got clowned when I had said the Texans need to give Nick Chubb the ball. And the reason I got clowned for that was because we see how the Patriots defense was. But my reasoning for it is why I like to say I study football. We just watched K9 run the football against them the entire postseason. What did we see again? What did we see from the Patriots defense, Top? All they went against was backup running backs and receiving backs. They finally went against an explosive running back. What happened? When they finally went against an explosive running back, what happened? That's all I was saying. With Nick Chubb, all you had to do it when like the few touches when Nick Chubb did get the ball, very good carries. It was just like I just feel like they got exposed for a lot of things that everybody was trying to have them on a pedestal for. Like when they said like they was one of the best teams, and you had the Patriots fans and the Drake May fans and whatnot that was trying to ignore how important strength of schedule is. And quite frankly, this was the biggest example of how strength of schedule is one of the most important factors in football. When we just seen them have arguably the worst strength of schedule and the entire postseason, everybody try to use the term, "Oh, they were winning, so it don't matter." We always watching the games; they were nasty wins. So it's like, and then they finally went against a fully healthy team that was an elite team, and what happened? They got dominated. All they had, what we were saying about CJ Stroud, Todd, all of that, about just win the turnover battle. Your defense going for Drake May do something. All you got to do is win the turnover battle. Sam Darnold went out there, did a great job at having ball security and whatnot, and we just saw what it was. I feel like it's a lot of Patriots fans' karma, if you would say. It was more reversed. Drake May was the one out there seeing ghosts, not Sam Darnold.
Pop it, B. Pop it, B.
No, for sure though. I thought they very first drive, right, the Patriots, where they had little, in the beginning of the drive, they had little success running the football. That was the only way they was going to win that game. They had to be able to do that the whole entire game and then add on the passing game. Once the Seahawks locked in and they said, yeah, y'all not doing that, it was wraps. And then, boy, I like McDonald. It's a hell of a hire. Like I say, he was somebody I wanted the Commanders to go after last year, but it is what it is. But you can see, like, anybody who watched him in Baltimore, he can call one hell of a defense. He got them boys flying around. So when he got to Seattle, bro, it's like it was really like a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
When we think about Seattle, especially back in the day, we think about that Legion of Boom. We think about that defense, them hitting people. That's what Seattle was this year. When you talk about that defense, you talking about them hitting people, getting after people. Once you got that, and then on the other side, you got an offense that even JSN, even though he ain't popping the Super Bowl, you've seen what he did all year. You got two great backs. Sam Darnold did what he was supposed to do. And you had a great OC, bro, that's a recipe for success. And, like, Seattle did what they needed to do. The biggest thing, Sam Darnold did not commit a turnover in the playoffs, the entire playoffs. Going from 20 turnovers in the regular season to 0 in the postseason, bro, that's what wins championships too. When you ain't costing your team's possessions and your defense is giving y'all extra possessions, come on, man. And then the Patriots, like, they were just outmatched, bro. They were just outmatched. In the end, I thought it was going to be a close game. Completely wrong. Like, I was like, all right, bro, I ain't even trying to watch this no more. They ain't finna do nothing. They tried to make it a little exciting, but they weren't talking about nothing. But, yeah, Jay.
You knew when it wasn't a game. You knew when we realized it wasn't a game, Ty? When we saw that Kenny Walker was going to run the ball effectively. That's when I knew that the game wasn't going to be close because the defense wasn't going to be able to keep Drake May in the game nonstop. Broncos should have won the game. Like I said, what would the conversation be about if quarterbacks did enough? The only quarterback that did enough outside of Sam Darnold, Stidham did enough to win the game. The loser of that game in the conference championship is Sean Payton. Not taking his field goals. You see the Seahawks, what they did? They took 5 straight field goals before they got a touchdown or something. The points add up when your defense constantly getting stopped.
Yeah. I mean, now we got memes of this. So it's like, but it's like, I will say Will Campbell and Jared Wilson will be good NFL players. Like this is a stepping stone for them. This them learning and growing from their mistakes. But I will say that I have to I have to tip my cap to Mike Vrabel because he made the Patriots ahead of schedule. Like this year, no one expected the Patriots to even make the Super Bowl. Like if someone told me in August the Patriots are going to make the Super Bowl, I would laugh at them. But Mike Vrabel came in, set a culture that the players bought in, and for what they did this season, they made them an attractive spot for free agents, whether it's offensively and defensively. So offensively, you can say they got a young quarterback in Drake May who still has some growing up to do, but he's shown that he has a bright future in the NFL. And if you give him a true X, who knows what things can look like in the Patriots offense. But defensively, if I'm like a linebacker, hey, I'm going to Patriots. I'm not gonna lie, cause that D line and open some gaps during the pass rush sequence. Um, corner, Carlton Davis. I think Carlton Davis on like a 3 year deal. But if I'm a nickel, yeah, I'm calling them up, seeing how much they offer. Because Vrabel is a defensive guy. He's a trenches guy as well. But he knows that defense won championships, and I think that what his defense did and helped out Drake May a lot in this postseason. I have to tip my cap towards Mike Vrabel.
I think what you said about Will Campbell, you might not like what I think got to say about Will Campbell, man.
What you got? What you got to say, man? Talk to me.
Got the potential. One of our peers, Ryan, he got on me for it a while back,
Okay.
saying it didn't matter about his arms and whatnot. I think that I think Will Campbell could be a great guard. I don't think he's gonna have a great career in the NFL as a tackle.
That's not ridiculous to say that. I can see him being a good slash great guard, but tackle he can be like decent. Like he'll
No,
be,
he moved to guard. He might be arguably the best guard in the league if he moves to guard. But tackle, especially the blind side, um, it was on display a lot on Super Bowl Sunday. You know, us as fans, we tend to say things are exaggerated until the people whose job it is to report and scout these guys, what they say matter comes out and shown. Like a lot of fans said, his arms don't matter, how small they are. Will Campbell is a 6'6" tackle with a 32-inch arm length. That is very small. And when we was watching the Super Bowl Sunday, it wasn't like he was getting beat off of finesse. You know what Will Campbell was getting beat with? Attack on hands to the attack on the hands. Like every time he went to go initiate a block, he got touched. He got touched before he could get there. Like they already had their hands underneath his shoulder pads. So it's like that's a big thing when you're a tackle. Like you're pretty much vulnerable at times if they can get their hands underneath your pads before you can even get a hand on them. So like I say, I think he would be a great guard, but I just don't think that left tackle will be something. I want to say he's not going to be good, but just not fourth pick worthy, if that makes sense.
Well, Vrabel already said that he ain't moving him. At least that's what he said at the moment. But I
Hey,
don't know.
they going from the weakest schedule. They got the fifth strongest schedule next year. So
but like I ain't gonna lie, I respect Vrabel for saying that because like for the past like week, bro, Will Campbell's been getting scrutinized by everybody.
oh no, you can't change him. You can't change him.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, you drafted him for a tackle.
yeah,
That's
so
what he knows his whole career. You can't change him.
yeah, so like you got to say I'm rocking with my guy because
Yeah.
like being a young left tackle in the league is so hard because you facing an edge rusher every single week, and it's like did this playoff run they face the Chargers, then you went on Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson, Benito, and then you just face DeMarcus Lawrence. Like those four are very good pass rushers, and I think that for what it is, Will Campbell he's got to learn get back to the lab. Like It's simple as that. Just get back to the lab. Like the word for the Patriots offense is get back to the lab. Because
Can I ask y'all a question?
what's up?
Who y'all think better? We've seen pretty much about the same amount of game time from him. Who y'all think better? Will Campbell or Joe Alt?
Joe
Right
Alt.
now, Joe Alt.
Joe Alt. You know that. Joe
I
Alt.
was making sure. Okay.
Oh nah, that ain't no question. I think
Yeah.
the world should know. Joe Alt. Joe Alt really like that. He just hurt.
Would we say Joe Alt already one of the best tackles in the league?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So good. They made the other one switch to the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I have a question though. About Stephon Diggs. Do you think he could be on the championship team as a number 2, or should he be a third option?
Stephon Diggs being a third option is a stretch.
I think
Stephon Diggs should be a number 1 on a lot of teams. His third is a big reach. At worst, a receiver 2.
Okay.
I think if he was to be wide receiver 2, the team could win a championship if they wanted to add another receiver because Diggs is older, and all this off the field issues he got going on. They wanted to add somebody else and make the offense better. Like the other receiver is good.
Yeah.
They can play, but you're not like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about Diggs get respect. The rest of them, we not talking like they, you know what I'm saying, top 20, top 15. They ain't.
I'm glad you said that. I gotta ask you, how many receivers in the league do we think is better than Stephon Diggs?
I don't know.
Because he said receiver 2 or maybe a receiver 3. How
Because
many receivers we think better?
no, it's because like the way I think the Patriots offense work, they need a big body X for it to work. I think they try to make Butte that at times and using him as a deep ball guy. I think that's cool and all, but I think Butte should not be like one of those main recipients. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's no.
Do we think that DK is better than Diggs?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm going Stephon.
come on, bro. You know, bro. No.
I'm just asking. I had to ask.
No, B. I've seen DK. He was my wide receiver 1.
Bro, I had to ask.
Nah, but it's like for Diggs, I think him not. I'll say he can be a Cooper Cup, but like a little more productive. You know what I'm saying? Like more productive in the sense where him being a mentor to like a younger X who's a big body. So I think that could be that. But what it is, like Matt Collins statistically was their best performing wide receiver. And Matt Collins is a big body receiver. That's why I think it goes hand in hand for the Patriots offense. And we've seen Pop Douglas get off from time to time, like run after catchability. I think Diggs still has some ability like that, but with injuries and stuff, he doesn't have that quick twitch as much. So I think for what it is, I think the Patriots should go out and try to get a wide receiver, probably through trades. Because like this wide receiver draft class, they can draft somebody, but with the time,
who would you say?
In I'll say second round, Boston from Washington, because he's a bigger body, or maybe a Jacoby Lane, but that's on.
Jacoby Lane would be a great pickup.
Yeah, like players like that.
But that's what you had to ask yourself: how are you gonna move guys? Jacoby Lane, you're not.
No,
you shouldn't be drafting Jacoby. You shouldn't be drafting Jacoby Lane to make him a receiver 4 or 5. Hoping that he's like a rotational guy. And the Patriots aren't too far off with how they use their receivers, like how the Packers, how we are, as far as the amount of guys they have. The only difference is, right? I don't care what nobody got to say. The only difference is their receivers as a collective is not near our receivers as far as the volume you get. You look at the Patriots receivers. You name their receiver 3. I name the Packers receiver 3. You're gonna be like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like,
so I'll say, would you say Matthew Golden's our wide receiver 1?
To me, yeah, he's the best receiver we got.
Okay, so wide receiver 1, Patriots, Packers. Who we say?
I'll still give it to the Patriots. I'll still give it to Diggs
Okay.
for now.
Is Butte 2? Who's y'all 2? Dobbs?
Christian Watson, next receiver.
Christian Watson or Butte? Who'd you take?
Next receiver.
No.
It's not close. It's not close. Next receiver.
Whoa. Saying it's not
I
close.
can't say that because
It's not close.
No, saying it's not close.
It's not close. Next receiver.
Oh, stop.
it's not close in Watson's favor.
I promise you, it's not close. Next receiver.
In Watson's favor.
Yes, it's not close. It's really not close.
I like Christian Watson, but my boy do got some problems.
It's really, I don't know what problem you be seeing. This isn't 2022. This isn't 2022. That wasn't a problem, but
he got some injury problems too. He hurt every year. Availability is the best ability, and he always missing games. He nice though. Everybody know he nice.
Yeah,
but we need 16.
There isn't a soul that should have watched Keyshawn Butte this year and Christian Watson.
I don't think he's better than Watson, but what I'm saying is because he's on the field, some people might prefer that. And it's not like he's a terrible receiver because he's not.
He's not terrible, but he's not Watson. That's the difference.
Okay.
Christian Watson. Do you understand Christian Watson is capable of being a receiver 1? You understand that as a 6'5", 4'4", 340 that can run routes, physical, all of these things, one of the best deep threats in the league.
When he on the field.
Keyshawn Butte isn't even better than Romeo Doubs.
Somebody argue that Dobbs is the best receiver on your team.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I wouldn't go against it. If you're talking about how we utilize guys, it will be Christian Watson. If we're talking about straight talent, I think Golden's the best receiver, and then is Romeo.
Yeah.
Romeo is the security blanket. Romeo is a route technician, short yardage guy.
No, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all best weapon, Tucker Kraft. In my opinion.
That don't gotta be said.
Like, bruh, like Tucker Kraft been coming on last 2 seasons, and I said this on my podcast. I said Tucker Kraft better than George Kittle, in my opinion.
Relax. That was crazy. George Kittle was the best tight end in football. Relax. That isn't close. That's his spot. I don't want nobody to. That ain't changed. When Kelsey was doing his thing, I still thought it was Kittle. It ain't changed. The only difference is Kittle was in a game in a system that doesn't use tight ends the way other guys do, and it's a game managing system. George Kittle is the best tight end in the league. He's the only tight end that you know. We see a lot of tight end 2 and tight end 3s that can block. George Kittle blocks like an old lineman as a tight end, while being arguably the best yards after catch tight end in the league.
Yeah.
That's his spot. That's his spot to me. And then Trey McBride, Bowers, and those guys. But George Kittle, I think that's still his. Now it's not going to be his probably going forward because he's expecting to probably miss next season. But
dang, I forgot George got hurt.
But that's a different conversation. But I remember having a Tucker Kraft conversation with a few of my guys about 2 years ago. It was about the Ravens too. This was back when Luke Musgraves, because anybody that know, Tucker Kraft, we didn't draft Tucker Kraft to start. Tucker Kraft was tight end number 2. We drafted Luke Musgrave to be tight end 1, running a 4.5, 6'6" tight end, and he's a vertical threat. He got hurt. Tucker came and filled his place, and I was trying to tell guys then. Tucker Kraft, he different. And sure enough, we see now, if Tucker Kraft didn't get hurt, do you think he would have been the best tight end in the league this year?
I think it's a real possibility. I think y'all offense wasn't the same.
I know he would have had at least like 12, 13 touchdowns if he played the whole year.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie.
He's second best healthy.
He was a touchdown machine. He was a touchdown machine.
Is it Kittle, a gap, then Tucker Kraft, Browers, Tyler Warren? Is it Kittle, then a big gap?
I'll say when you look at the complete package for tight ends, right?
Mhm.
Tucker Kraft is the closest tight end until George Kittle out of all those guys. Reason and the biggest thing that separates him is his pass blocking ability. Brock Bowers, all those guys, like I ain't gonna lie, those are borderline receivers, like how they play. Like
No, bro.
there's
Yeah, but
you just can't guard them. Like
but like
they
but like
block, but go ahead.
but like for Brock though, I feel as though the Raiders have to use him like that because he's obviously their best weapon. So they have to like try and incorporate different things for him to like get the offense flowing because we all know Genty back there.
Mhm.
We all know Brock is in tight end. After that, you couldn't name me like 3 players from that Raiders offense for real.
Especially if they traded Jacoby.
I definitely can because the most disrespected guy on the team is from the crib. So
it's like, come on, bro. That's what I'm
Dante
saying.
Thornton is the most disrespected player on the Raiders.
Yes, bro. But it's like if we being honest,
He ain't a household name yet.
bro.
Like people know him, but they don't.
Ain't got no chance to explain to me how the biggest receiver on your team, that is also the fastest player almost on your team, is wide receiver 5 or 6.
That's Pete Carroll and them. And
We
Chip
know it's
Kelly,
Pete
who he
Carroll.
started with.
We know it's those guys. We know it's those guys. So I'm looking forward to seeing some change with your boy Jay taking that job. I'm looking forward to some change.
Oh, Kubiak. Oh, brother. Hey, you seen how Kubiak loved them on deep crosses?
And that's what he specialized in at Tennessee.
Hey, bro.
If you turn on the tape, because I know anything about Dante.
Oh, I seen him at Tennessee.
You know anything about Dante, Ty?
Not much. Won't lie to you. I mean, I heard about him coming out of college, but I didn't get to watch him like in the league this year. So I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be.
His physicals match up. His physicals match up with Randy Moss, as far as his size and the speed combination with it.
Nah, see, no, that boy Tyler's gonna say you compare him to Randy Moss.
Yeah, I already knew he was about to.
I was gonna say everybody ain't Randy though. Like,
come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, yeah, I had to make it known because it's like he was about to take it to a whole nother level.
He's like, why are we comparing him to Randy, bro?
But nah, if Mendoza can come out and I'm not gonna lie, with Kubiak, this is really gonna make or break Mendoza as far as like how he got to play in Indiana, because believe it or not, yeah, he's getting the first pick, but he's not being drafted into a bad situation like a lot of quarterbacks are drafted into as the first pick. Genty, I feel as though their main focus is this offseason needs to simply just be O-line
and 4.3.
Yeah, almost 4.2. I think he was the tallest player to ever run a sub 4.3.
I definitely it's taller than Moss. They were on the same weight. Not a
bad
comparison. I had to fact check it, but
when you look,
bad comparison. So now I'm actually questioning like where was bro at during the year. But I'm sure.
I'm telling you, bro. People don't understand how tall he like. People don't understand how big he actually is, and he's faster than almost everybody on the field on both sides.
Yeah, like Dante like 6'6", running 4.3.
Like if you like Ty, I want you to watch his Tennessee tape. You can even go back to Oregon because he played at Oregon first.
Yeah.
Like I remember him at Oregon.
When he gets a crosser or you see him across the middle, it's curtains. 3-4 guys, y'all can chase him, whatever y'all want. I ain't gonna lie. If he got open space, you're not catching him. So
I have a question. So we all know how good of a play caller Kubiak is. We all know how he helped JSN explode on the scene as a wide receiver 1. Can he get the Raiders to a middle of the pack offense?
In his
you
first
can
year?
answer first. You can answer first, though.
Yeah,
I think so. I'll say because you got the running back already.
Yeah, facts.
He fixed the offensive line. It's gonna be we can probably say they're gonna take Mendoza. more than likely. So you're gonna get Mendoza, you got Genty, then you got Thornton. He gonna do something with Thornton. The physical traits are there, and especially if you run a 4-3, something gonna get done with that boy. They gonna have to add some more weapons. As far as like receiver, they got Brock, and you got Mayer. You got two tight ends. You're gonna add some. They're gonna sign some receivers. I don't care how you do it. He gonna sign some receivers.
Do you really need to though? That's what I'm saying.
At least one.
People that don't be saying the Seahawks. People that don't be saying the Seahawks, like, I'm gonna be honest, do you really need to have a receiver? Like, at most maybe one. At most maybe one, because you gotta remember, if you use Dante correctly, that's your big body receiver right there.
Okay.
Trey Tucker is your slot receiver. It's no reason why Trey Tucker wouldn't be good enough to be your slot receiver. You got Brock Bowers, arguably the best tight end in the league. Genty back there. So at that point, all you will be missing, if you're not ready to take the leap with Dante, is getting an X receiver.
Yeah, I say just get one established wide receiver, and then I feel like you just ride out from there. To be honest, and I'm not gonna lie, if they draft Mendoza, you think they would take Omar Cooper in the second round? Or
it's a possibility.
Because
continuity is big. Like that's one person he ain't gotta, like, you feel me? They gonna be learning the playbook, but he know how Mendoza play, he know how Cooper play.
Yeah, so
I wouldn't be mad if they're doing that. I do think they need an established receiver. I think the group is young. Like, the group they got right now is young. They need a vet in there. Depends on what vet is available and which one you've kind of, you know what I'm saying? All that go into it, but they had a vet and they shore up that offensive line. They're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
line is the only thing they're missing.
Be middle of the pack.
I say the Raiders can win 6 games next year.
I think that's fair to say.
If I'll wait to see how free agency go, but honestly, if Mendoza can come in and be, enough serviceable or good enough, and they draft or sign O-line, I'll have the Raiders win more than 6 games.
But okay, because the AFC West, Broncos will win that division again. Chargers will be 2.
No, they're not.
Who went in the division then?
Chargers.
Okay. Oh, with McDaniel as OC. Yeah, I see where it come from. But
Slater and Altback, we see how they look when they both were healthy. That's the only problem. No protection.
Okay, so we're saying the Raiders that. What about the Chiefs? Do we see the Chiefs tanking next year?
I don't see them tanking, but I see them losing a lot of games. I'll give the Raiders in that division alone next year. I'll say they win 4 games. I say they go 4. I say they go 4-2 in that division next year.
The Raiders
get one against the Broncos. Get one against the Broncos and the Chargers, and sweep the Chiefs.
Okay, now I'm thinking about it. Okay,
it's no Mahomes. We're gonna see how people are gonna actually realize how valuable Mahomes is this season with them not having him.
Yeah, but then for the NFC, not gonna lie, it's gonna be a gauntlet. Like the NFC North and the NFC West, it's gonna be straight gauntlet.
I've been used to it by now. It's a struggle over here. Don't nobody else get. I say it all the time.
Oh,
the third seed over here is the first seed in a lot of divisions. I think last year, what was it? The third seed had 10 or 11.
Yeah,
last year
11. I think it was 11.
Yeah, I think it was us. I think the Vikings won 14, and I think the Lions had what?
13 or 12.
Yeah, so it's like
that.
It said that was the best record for a division in NFL history.
Yeah,
I think the Bears wasn't even one of those teams like 2-win teams. I think they had like 7, something like that.
Yeah, like y'all losses came from each other.
That's all it was.
But it's like I will say, for like the NFC, bro, the NFC West and the NFC North, bro. Like, it's gonna be straight classics for the next like three to 5 years, bro.
Can we talk about how people still aren't trying to give Sam Darnold his respect? Reason I say that,
Mm-hmm.
look at the trajectory of the Vikings, right? They just had Sam Darnold,
Yeah.
14 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
He leave. He win a Super Bowl. They now go from the best team in the division to the worst team in the division in the span of 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings are now the poverty team of the division now, that quick. That quick. Who do they have? Even if you give them a quarterback for our skill positions and everything, they're the worst team in the division.
They got none. What you mean? But they got none.
I don't even know why he got drafted that high. His job was literally hand the football off at Michigan. I don't know what they saw to be drafting him in the top
quarterback
top
needy,
11.
bro.
You don't want to hear what I had to say about him. Oh, you
What'd you
don't.
say?
I said, cause who? Actually, let me. Cause I said what I told people. I said JJ McCarthy has never won Michigan a game to where we said he's an elite quarterback. I said who? Let me see. 24 QB class.
I mean, that's fair. That's not nothing really. I don't know what you think, Todd, but that's not really crazy to say.
No, it's not. He won't like wilding people.
I remember vividly back when Michigan won that championship. I don't know if y'all remember vividly when everybody was betting on that was around when FanDuel and everything became a thing where I'm at. But that was at the time when everybody was saying every single week, take Blake Corum and Christian McCaffrey on the for anytime touchdown. When Blake Corum had like 20 something touchdowns and Christian McCaffrey was scoring pretty much every week. That was the year, Ty, when he won Offensive Player of the Year. I think that was his first year in San Fran.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
JJ, I don't know. The Vikings.
Oh, yeah.
I was given a reason. Like, I understand everything he did. Like, it was just they had to take a leap of faith. Whereas though it was like Sam Darnold gave us this great year. Now it's time for him to get paid. We just drafted a quarterback top 10 and we haven't seen what he can do yet. Do we pay Sam Darnold over $150 million, or do we let him go and keep the rookie to give a chance that we took a chance on that we haven't seen play, and we're only having to give him like $25 million or something, $30 million? Like, I'm pretty sure that was a no-brainer at the time. Now it didn't work out, as though you hate it, but it was just. More so, I feel like they thought it was just more of the team than Sam Darnold.
Nah, McCarthy was the GM's guy. KOC wanted Sam back, and that's where like the disparity went between the front office and the head coach. And like he keep trying to work with Nam, but it's like, bruh, JJ can't give me nothing to work with. Like I look at him, I said, bruh, I'd rather have Spencer Rattler at this point.
Dang.
Like, bro,
we think the Saints going to stick with Tyler Sharp.
For sure.
Yeah, I say they'll play out his rookie contract, see how things go, because it can't get worse from what they have in previous years. And like he had times where he looked like a confident starting quarterback, but I mean,
you want to talk about a guy things didn't work out for anybody that been keeping track of college? Spencer Rattler going from what he was to.
Bro, chill. But I'm not gonna lie. That last season at South Carolina was not his fault.
Yeah, I was say he wasn't bad at South Carolina. It's just,
but
he wasn't bad, but he wasn't bad, but he wasn't bad, but he wasn't like a big option like he was when he got Oklahoma.
Nah, like Oklahoma, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He just got his chain snatched. Let's keep it a stat. Like he just got his chain.
Because that's just unfortunate. Like
he's starting over Caleb.
Yeah, he started Caleb, and then
he took his spot.
And then
yeah, I remember.
Like Lincoln Riley, I think he told Caleb like he was gonna start at some point, but
bro, it was. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And we see how it played out. That was one of those situations, bro. It wasn't nothing he could do. He couldn't fight it. I knew it. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew it, and it was the dagger when as soon as Caleb came in. Vividly, I remember. I think it was against Kansas. Vividly, on a 4th down, they got stuffed. The man snatched the ball from him and got the 1st down. I said, yeah, you're not getting your job back.
Bro, that's the thing. It's like some players that are highly recruited coming out of high school get to college, bro. When they don't pan out, bro, sometimes they still get drafted just because of like potential. They keep saying potential. I'm like, bro, that's who they are. Like, whatever happened in college, like, bro, that's who they are. Like, if they didn't pan out in college, what makes you think they're gonna pan out in the league? Like, let's use that.
Somebody show you who you are, believe them. I say it all the time.
Bro, what? Like, that's the thing when people just say certain things, I be like, bro, like that's just McCarthy, bro. It's like, bro, he's showing what he is. Like, whenever Michigan got asked to win a football game, throwing the football, he didn't show up like that. Like, they literally was begging Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards to save them.
Believe it or not, I think Kubiak should go. I think Kubiak should go get that offensive line. Anybody that watched the Raiders see. Everybody that watched Raiders see Genty wasn't the problem, and Genty is in fact what people thought he was getting drafted. You give him an O-line, you can be a run first team.
No, in fact, he easily gonna get like 1,200 next year. 11 to 1,200 is my expectation.
Bro, Genty showed so many signs from me as a guy that like to watch Raiders games a lot because I was watching for like Dante and those guys.
Oh yeah.
You give Genty an offensive line, bro. He's going to be arguably a top 10 locked running back in the league, or debatably top 5.
Yeah, he gonna get put in that top 10 conversation for sure.
If you give him an offensive line, Ty, I'm not gonna lie. Don't be surprised. I would have Genty a O-line. You give Genty an O-line, I'll have him rushing for like 13.
Okay.
Like 13 at minimum. I see they started using him as a receiving back a lot more, so I think he might start implementing that into his game a little bit too.
Yeah.
But I think he'll be a top guy.
I have a question. I remember one of our viral clips of you saying there are 15 wide receivers better than Terry McLaurin. And Ty was very upset about this. So do you in fact have those 15 receivers ready to go? And Ty, I just want you to give.
Let me see if I remember.
Yeah, go find them comments.
My thing about it is,
hey,
I got a strong thing in my gut that Ty ego won't let him accept some of these names.
No. Just
if I feel like they better, I'm gonna tell you. But like some of them, it's like it's preference.
Ty, don't take all Commanders' bias out. Like, just
you can't tell him take it out. It ain't
There's
that
no
easy.
bias
in it.
I've been watching him since
No.
2019. Like,
no, just
I got a front row view to what I've been seeing from 2019.
You want me to tell you why it isn't that easy? It isn't that easy because he's been watching Terry. He hasn't been watching the other guys.
I watch enough. I can't
So
make it
he's-
seem like I don't
so
see
he-
every single receiver, but like the ones we're saying that's top 15, top 20, whatever. I don't watch those guys.
That's why I said, Jay, I know where he be coming from because he watched Terry a whole lot. So he like, it ain't like I watch the other guys. It's just that I watch enough Terry. That's how his mind is about it. It's not saying Terry not nice. It's just these guys are better. That's all it was. But I'll give you the list, and y'all do however y'all gonna do it.
I'm just let you and Ty. I'll be the mediator. Go ahead.
But you're the middleman, so you got also say if you think they're better or not. What's up? Jamar Chase, JSN, CeeDee Lamb, Puka Nacua, Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
You saying that?
This is what I'm talking about. You got
There's
this.
a real good chance he will be wide receiver on his team next year, but we won't get into that. Keep going. This is this for now.
Okay.
System plays a lot.
Okay.
No, stop doing system how they are. We talk about them as receivers. Forget the system of their
Jerry's
team.
more complete than him. He's just playing a slot a lot more. There's no disrespect to Mon. He's tough.
Okay.
But Terry's a more complete receiver than him. That's why I believe Terry, you know what I'm saying? It's not saying St. Brown not nice. But I do think his system plays a part into why people have him where they rank him, but like we can respect in the slot, he's probably the best.
We can't. I can't. Before I even continue, I can't let you do that, bro. Amon-Ra St. Brown, worse. Amon-Ra
If you
St.
tell
Brown.
me he's better, bro, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. That's why I went like this.
That's
So,
crazy. All right, Devontae Adams.
Now, today? Right now, today? Right now, today? Today? Today?
I'm not gonna lie.
Today? Today? Are we talking about career? Are we talking about today? Today? Come on, bro. I'm not going, bro. I'm not going. Anybody, first of all, I told you this in the comments. Well, I didn't tell you
The
this.
same Devontae Adams
Anybody
today
that play, listen though, anybody he plays with Nakua. We can all agree he's the best receiver on the team, which means what's happening for Devontae? He's getting easier receptions now. He's still him.
No, Ty. That's what people like you have not been understanding. That's why Puka Nacua is going crazy. Offenses are still scheming for Devontae Adams first. Why do you think Puka is still being open every play with 170 targets by now? Anybody else, Jamar Chase, all these guys, we see how they get double teamed. Why isn't Puka getting that treatment? Because people are still saying this is still Devontae. Puka's going crazy. He's having a great year. But this is still Devontae Adams over here. And we're not going to just leave somebody one-on-one.
Devontae Adams, but we're talking about today and February 13th on this fine Friday night at 9:21 p.m. I can't agree with that, bro.
Hey, Jay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Who led the league in receiving touchdowns this year?
Devontae Adams.
Okay. So Devontae Smith. I ain't gonna like what I got to say about Smitty. But
okay, cool.
AJ Brown,
Brad.
I can give you one.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill. Jump out your body if you want.
Ooh!
Jump out your body if you want to.
He don't count no more. He don't count no more.
No.
He don't count no more.
No.
Bro, we're
Why
not
don't
gonna
he?
see him for
Why
another
don't he?
year. You feel me?
Oh
Like,
my
come on, bro.
God.
I won.
Tyreek Hill in his prime for sure. Tyreek Hill in his prime for sure.
In his prime.
Shit. George Pickens?
I'm not
Yes.
giving you that.
Yes.
I'm not giving y'all that.
Oh,
Bro.
Wait, Ty. I can't go past that disrespect, Ty. You just said Tyreek Hill in his prime, like he just wasn't in his prime last year. Only played 4 games this year. What prime is gone?
Bro, he shattered his leg. His prime is gone. Like his prime, for sure. I gave it Tyreek Hill.
What make Tyreek Hill special?
His speed, first of all.
Tyreek Hill just shattered his leg. What's the slowest you think he's gonna be when he come back?
Bro, it's if he come back.
Oh
If he come back.
All right, bro. I'm gonna keep going. Nico Collins.
See? Come on, bro. I can't go, bro.
Jay, this is getting nasty.
Keep going.
Garrett Wilson. It's getting nasty, dog.
Keep going.
Mike Evans.
Keep going.
T. Higgins.
Come on, bro.
Oh my God.
First of all, I said this in the comments, bro. Anybody you name
I got a few more names. I got a few more names.
Null and void.
Chris Olave.
Come on, bro. We're talking strictly talent, bro. You can have that. This is not talking about talent, bro. We're talking about what
He's
they
had
do
a
in the league.
1K every single year while getting death balls from every quarterback that's touched New Orleans. What are you talking about?
What do you think Terry was doing before we got Jaden Daniels? That's the only thing I'm trying to figure out. You be talking about all these other receivers.
Do you see the difference in what you said, what Terry was doing? It's not even just 1,000 yards. Chris Olave was out there dying weekly.
Bro.
That man has had like 5.
Bro,
That man has had like 5
bad balls, bro, but
some.
all of them, come on, bro. All of them can't be.
He's had 5 concussions as a receiver in his first 3 years in the league.
I know. Them boys was trying to kill him. Derek Carr mainly, but you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Maybe
And when
one
he
day.
when he just got a quarterback that wasn't giving him death balls, what did he do this year?
He
I think
nice.
Chris Olave.
He
I think
not
Chris
saying he
Olave.
not
I think
nice.
Chris Olave. I think Chris Olave year this year was better than any year Terry's had in the league.
Keep going, bro.
Mm.
Keep going, bro.
Wait.
Let's talk about it.
No, B. He said George Pickens not better than Terry.
I'm not going for that, bro. Not
Why
today.
I thought George Pickens was better when he was in Pitt. So you saying that he's with another dominant receiver now doesn't change anything.
Ain't nobody open their mouth when he was in Pittsburgh and tell me he was better than
We
Terry.
was saying free George.
For sure, bro. Just because I'm saying they're not better than Terry don't mean I don't think they're nice. They're still nice. Terry nice too.
So tell me what Terry does better than George Pickens.
Yeah, better contested catcher.
What the?
Come on, bro. Oh my Lord. Here we go. Here we go, bro.
Good.
Who led the league in contested catches last year? With Pickens playing. Who led the league? Terry did. Come on, bro. I'm not going for that. Here y'all go.
Oh, no.
I'm not going for that, bro. Pickens is
no.
nice. He's gonna be
no.
nice. He's gonna be nice.
No, I'm not going for that, bro.
But I'm not going, bro. Imagine if Terry got to play with CeeDee Lamb. If Terry got to play with AJ Brown,
he did this solo. He did this solo.
No cool, bro. That shouldn't matter. Y'all talking about receivers?
He did this solo. George Pickens did this solo. He had almost 1,100 yards on like 50 catches.
I remember. Great for him. What did he do the year before that?
He's been doing this since he stepped in the league.
So he's done had 1,000 yards in every season he played.
No. He discredited that when he brought it out for Chris. Now he's bringing it up for Terry. No, we cannot do that. We cannot pick and choose when to bring that up.
Nobody. I'm not using the 1,000 yards like I just said. I watch these guys. We see what this looks like. You know football, Jay. We know what this looks like. We just seen Malik Neighbors. His rookie year. Right? Yeah. Can we agree that receivers aren't like quarterbacks where we say they have a good year and they become a bust out of nowhere? That is not a thing as receivers. You are who you are. You cannot name your receivers that came out and gave you top 10 potential and had 1 year and fell off the face of the earth. That don't happen. Malik Neighbors, before he got hurt, was on pace to be maybe the best receiver in the league as a rookie. He led the league in catches and yards at one point. When you watch him,
bro, he got 200 targets, bro. What are you supposed to do?
I apologize. I apologize that I'm an X, that I can run every route in the book and I can get 10 targets a game.
Bro. We understand that.
That's exactly what it is.
Targets matter, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Why do you think he isn't getting those targets? He's been the only receiver in Washington. He don't got the whole route tree like these guys. He can't get 180 targets.
That's the problem. That's not true. We don't feature Terry like other star teams. You don't. When you watch the Cowboys, you know CD is getting his targets. When you watch the Seahawks, you know JSN is getting his targets. With Terry, his targets are not, oh, we know he's getting 10 plus targets. He might get a game where he gets 10 targets. He might get a game where he gets 4 targets. That's the system he's played in, and he's not a diva. So he don't go and complain. Everybody in the fan base has been saying for years, we need to get Terry more targets. What did the OC we just hired say in his interview? This thing is centered around how we're going to get Terry McLaurin 10 plus targets. He knows. We know. Like, I'm going to let you ride. When this season come up and my boy is getting, he going to get 150, 180 targets, we're going to see what the numbers look like. And I promise you, he going to be up there again. He was just an All-Pro last year. We can't keep forgetting that, bro. How many of them is All-Pros that you're trying to say they're better than him? Did I not matter?
Pretty almost a lot of them.
I mean, for sure, bro. Garrett Wilson.
Even more of them if you're talking. Even more of them if you're saying All-Pro.
You feel me?
Bro,
and I'm saying, bro,
so
system matters. But we're talking strictly talent. That's why I believe if you're telling me George Pickens better than Terry, cool. So George Pickens better than Amon St. Brown too.
Yes.
That's fine. I agree with that.
What? Are we trolling here?
I'm
This is
not
my
talking, bro.
this be my problem. This be my
Where do you have
problem.
Amon St. Brown? Where do you
This
have
be
him
my
ranked?
this be my problem when people say so much. People get so blind to the eye of football. They talk about, well, he ain't played long enough yet. We gotta see more. No, it's certain guys that have it and who don't. Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson have been known as these type of as top 5 guys arguably since when? Since pretty much the start, because we knew they had it. Why are we
Some
trying
people
to say?
coming
Why
out
are we
are
trying
more
to?
polished than others, bro. We're not denying that fact.
But okay,
And
so
Malik Neighbors is in that conversation of those polished guys from day one. So why are everybody
Sure.
trying to say that he hasn't played long enough yet? We got to wait to see a little bit more. What are we doing?
wait, okay, so you said better contested catcher than Pickens. What else did he do?
Oh my God.
What else did he do better than George Pickens?
Yeah, about a route runner.
Okay,
Yeah, route runner.
okay, so what is Terry's best quality as a receiver?
That he's his best quality
Yes.
is probably his ability to stretch the field vertically, which means he can beat your receiver man, or he's smart enough to beat him in zone. He has the ability to go out and make contested catches.
Mhm.
And he has underrated speed, bro. He has bigger breakaway speed. We've seen it. Well, he was hurt pretty much all this year, but the year before, we watched him countless times run away from people. He did it in the playoff game on a screen versus the Lions. He has the ability to do that. So does Pickens. Pickens can also stretch the field. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is. I feel like when I'm saying Terry is better, people's taking that like I'm saying these other receivers are terrible,
No.
or like they're not in the same conversation. That's not what I'm saying.
It's not really
They're
that.
nice, but I feel like people don't give the respect to Terry. He's nice too.
I don't really think it's. I don't really think it's.
You don't get enough respect. That's all it is.
I don't really think it's that. I think you kind of just put the nail in the coffin of. You said that his best attribute is him stretching the field, and his production at stretching the field isn't what it is for you to be trying to put him in these conversations if that's his best trait. You understand that George Pickens had 1,100 yards on 60 catches?
I understand what that is, bro.
So it already seems like George Pickens and Terry McLaurin, when it comes to stretching the field, isn't.
That's about route tree, about
Isn't
what
the
they
same.
run in the offense, right?
Bruh.
So that's
Stretching
what
the
I'm saying.
field?
Like, if
Stretching the-
Pickens runs 100 more fades,
No.
Terry,
We got
one.
No.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
No, because you just set yourself up in a crazy trap. No.
I didn't set me up for nothing, bro.
Ty, you
What
just
I'm
said
saying,
the
Pickens-
system.
If Terry, listen, I think Terry best ability is probably stretching the field vertically. That doesn't mean because he doesn't get the same amount of opportunities to do that, he's still not better than Pickens. They
You said the
use Pickens
system.
that way. The offense they ran in Pittsburgh wanted to use Pickens that way.
Mhm.
Our offense uses Terry in many different ways. So why would he have the same yard per catch if Terry's running multiple routes and Pickens are only running a set few? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
So George wasn't running.
I can go watch y'all tape right now, and I promise you that Terry McLaurin has a more diverse route tree as far as the ones that their coach give him over George Pickens.
That's what I just said.
But I'm saying, how many routes are there that you can run 30 plus yards?
Not a many. It's only them two, really. You want to go or fade, depending on where you run a fade from, but mainly it's going to be a go or a seam, depending where you line up at, etc. Some of that is definitely him catching the ball and then, running. I'm not saying Pickens can't do that, bro. That's not what I'm saying. You believe Pickens does that better than Terry? For sure. He had an amazing year. He had an amazing year this year, bro. Amazing. But this is the only year. This is the only year I've heard people say, "Oh, Pickens better than Terry." Well, nobody's saying that before that. Some of y'all may work. Some people may have, but not a collective of people.
I had to go check. I had to go check something. And you're gonna hate it. I don't really care.
Okay.
George Pickens' numbers is what you think Terry McLaurin is. Let me elaborate on that.
Bro, I already checked Pickens' numbers. He has He had
Terry McLaurin.
1,100 yards. He had 1,400 yards this year. He had like
No, I
900
know.
in the other year, and like,
Let me finish.
go ahead, bro. I already looked at him.
So Terry so George Pickens, when you said we wasn't saying he was this guy and whatnot, his first 3 years in Pittsburgh, he had 100 to 105 targets. That man saw barely triple digits in targets. Right? Terry McLaurin, one thing I can say I'm looking, he gets over that. Like his targets every year is definitely higher than what Pickens was over there. Now, Terry McLaurin last year, would you say last year was his best? Would you say last year was his best year?
For sure.
Okay. Last year, Terry got 117 targets. Every other year before that, he got like 130. He got 130. You know, he like Mike Evans staring that 1,000 range, not many touchdowns. Mm-hmm. George Pickens this season, for the first time, saw more than 105 targets. It was around the range that Terry's been seeing his entire career. 137 targets. 137 targets, same amount. Cool. We say that also had around the same amount of catches that Terry normally got. Around that 80s range. But George had a few more, got in the early 90s. That man had almost 400 more yards than that man be getting on the same amount of volume. No, almost 400 more yards.
And please don't bring up that CD conversation. I know it plays a factor, but George Pickens was wide receiver 1 in the entire league during that stretch.
No, we can take it a step further. You can go look at the games when CeeDee Lamb wasn't playing.
Yeah, when he wasn't playing.
Since everybody want to say who was on the team and everything.
And the thing is, you're going to bring up Terry finally got a quarterback in 2024. It's the first year Pickens got a quarterback too. Let's not forget.
And we see the difference.
All right, here we go.
Come on, man. Come on,
that's back to what I was saying, Ty, when I said that the guy got that. That's back to what I was saying, Ty, when I said Terry, he's like, nobody's not saying Terry isn't high level. This is just saying that these guys are better. It's nothing wrong with it. Like you just said, how you've been saying forever, how Terry didn't have a quarterback. We finally seen him get one last year. He got in that end zone a lot, got a little bit more usage, and he didn't even get targeted as much as early years, which is crazy. His volume with JD was lower than the years before, but he got targeted more in the end zone. But we also just seen George Pickens finally hit that volume, and it's like now you got something to compare it to. Both guys have had quarter. Let's look at both guys when they had quarterback and when they were both getting high usage. It looked crazy. It looked crazy. I like Terry, but it looked crazy. George Pickens was a human highlight reel out there this year. It looked crazy.
For sure. Bro, nobody's taking away the fact that he had an amazing year this year. Nobody's taking away that fact.
And he proved that he was wrong with the routes. And he proved that he was wrong with the routes.
1 year drastically move him up this list. Like, that's cool. He was great. We know he has talent. That wasn't the issue in Pittsburgh. Like, the talent wasn't the issue. It was everything else. We know he can play.
That's what we've been trying to tell you, though. You can't say I'm not like 1 year because it's been like this. You just seen it for the first time because he had a quarterback. The same thing you've been saying about Terry not having a quarterback, and now Pickens not having a quarterback. Now they both got a quarterback. Terry, he led the league in touchdowns, but he was still what? Barely top 15 in yards. Still didn't have a lot of catches. He just was getting in the end zone a lot more. Right. George Pickens actually was George Pickens, a lot of people was actually saying, this is how crazy, and this is something I like to talk about a lot, Jay. I don't know, y'all like to talk about it? Yeah. This is a big thing I like to talk about, year by year regression in the league. What I mean by that is, you see what Terry did last year, and we see what George did this year, and you put the numbers next to each other, the guy with worse numbers was an all-pro his year. That's the regression in the league of how it is. That doesn't matter. That's not what all-pro does. He had worse numbers and still.
I'm saying when they go and look at that, bro, well, he's doing being when we, bro, Pickens not even the best receiver on his team. Everybody thinks he was. He was this year for sure. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm saying in general, when we look at the Cowboys, nope. Well, maybe now, but nobody was saying when this year started, Pickens was better than CD. Nobody was saying that.
He still isn't better.
What I'm saying is, even when it comes to the voters, they're looking at that. Like, you play with another.
I promise you they don't. I promise you they don't.
They're looking at that, bro. I promise you they don't. Terry last year, bro. See, this is the thing, right? It's like CD, Pickens, blah blah blah. It's Terry, every other weapon on our team. It's a huge gap. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I think when they're looking at Terry's season last year, they're looking at that as well. There's no other receiver on that team that you're putting on your game plan. Zero receivers on our roster right now.
They're not looking at that.
You're putting.
They're not looking at that.
They are looking at that, and they're looking at the types of reception and the plays are made. You were saying, Pickens was a human highlight reel this year for sure. Check the tape on Terry All-Pro year. There's some highlights in that motherfucker too. Like, that's all I'm saying for sure, bro. If you want to tell me Pickens is better, he's going to be better. Your opinion. If he goes out and do the same thing next year, I'll give it to you. But right now, today, I'm not giving you that.
That's proving my point of why I say you, as a Commanders fan, you will let certain things you just can't ignore. Like you just said, there's some highlight reels you can go look at Terry. I think you've been missing the whole dynamic of what I've been saying from the beginning. You can go look at Terry's highlight reel from last season. Nobody's saying he don't got highlight reels. We're just saying that it isn't a conversation when you go look at the other man highlight reel.
That's not true. And I'm telling you, that's not true. Because if that was the case, Pickens would have been an All-Pro. That's all I'm saying. If that was the case,
that's back to what I just said about league.
He was All-Pro this year.
That's back to what I was just saying about league regression. There's years when a guy that just had crazy numbers will be over certain guys because this year guys decide to play lower than last year when everybody decided to have career numbers. It's like that for quarterback. I say it all the time. It's like that for every position. There's a year where a guy can be an All-Pro with 1,100 yards. Then the next year, like, a guy can go for 1,400 and not be All-Pro. Go look at Chris Olave numbers this season. Tell me if statistically he had a better year than Terry McLaurin did last year. And name me who he got over there as his help.
Let me go look it up before I tell you what I'm finna say.
Now we in the goods.
Name me who he got as his help over there while you at it.
Taysom
Hill. 100 receptions, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns this year.
So you saying that
156 targets.
Look. Tell me with a straight face right now that we're going to look at the statistics of this season from Chris Olave and Terry McLaurin's statistics last year, and say Chris Olave didn't have a better season, or it's pretty much neutral.
I think I'll say this. He has more receptions. He has more yards. Not by a lot. He has 18 more receptions and less than 50 more yards. So I don't know. You tell me about that. And he has less touchdowns.
And I'm so glad you said it. I was hoping you said it. I'm so glad.
They're similar for sure, but I'm not so glad his season this year was better.
I'm so glad you said it. And that right there, my friends, is why I always say there is a gap between certain guys. When people like to say he had more yards or he barely had more yards and he had less catches, that isn't something to use as a benefit to an argument. That just shows that you aren't.
You say he had 50-something receptions for 1,100 yards.
Pickens is in the same category for this. What I'm about to say, Pickens is a great receiver, but if you start talking about, like I say, I don't think he's better than CeeDee Lamb. You start talking about CeeDee Lamb and them guys, and you say Pickens had more yards or like less catches or whatever the case may be, that speaks volume that you're not getting targeted that much because X's get targeted. These guys that like DK Metcalf that be having a bunch of yards on 60 catches and whatnot, They're deep threat receivers and they get big plays. They're not reliable go-tos every down like we see X receivers that get 10 plus targets. That's just not a thing. Chris Olave is an X receiver.
For sure.
We just got to see him for the first time with a full season. I'm actually curious to look at. Let me actually look for this season. Chris Olave was
His only bad year was last year because he was hurt. Like he up there for sure.
Chris Olave this season was 8th in the league in receiving yards. This is what I was talking about with the regression of the league. He was there, right? The exact same thing when you go all the way back. He would be like 13th in the league in yards last year. It'd just be a change. Like then you look at Puka Nacua and them this year. Jamar Chase was it was 2 receivers last year that had over 1,300 yards. Jamar Chase was the only guy that had 1,700. When you go to this season and you look, there was 5 guys that had over 1,300 yards. It changes year by year. It's hard to make all pro. It changes. So like when we look at one guy, like that's why I say people be having to like take it into account when you look at all pro. Like if you compare all pro year, it's a lot of guys. You compare all pro year to somebody that didn't make all pro. The guy that didn't make all pro has an argument for a better year. It just the league was just at an all time high. But that's just my opinion on Terry. Like I don't think he's better than Drake London. So it's like, I mean,
Hey man, I don't know what you got to do. Maybe next year when he on the field.
it's nothing he got to do. He's already an elite receiver to me. It's just these guys are better. That's all it is.
Respect.
His best trait. I will put it this way. Terry McLaurin versus the best corners in the league. The best attribute you said he had in his game, he would have a long night. Patrick Surtain, all them guys, you said his best thing is stretching the field. That man gonna be taken out the game, Jay. If they think they about to just stretch the field with him all game.
And let's go back to the point. I said that's his best trait. I didn't say that's the only thing he can do. That's 2 different things. He a complete receiver.
If that's his best trait,
bro, we use him. He runs screens, bro. He runs slants. He runs digs. He runs posts. He's running routes. So, like, yeah, I say his best ability is to stretch the field, but that's not the only thing he's good at. He can make impact plays from all over the field. So when we played the Broncos, he had a pretty good game. He ain't like go crazy, but he made.
Yeah, we gotta check the tape when
him. Like 4 or 5 catches. It was like 60 yards. It was somewhere in there. But he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like he can do other things. I believe he's a complete receiver. You're not gonna ask him to just do one thing because he can do a lot of stuff. And that's why I have him ahead of some other guys who are narrowly guided in what they do on offense.
Jay, who would you say is the more complete receiver, Terry McLaurin or Malik Neighbors? Isn't really close, but I'm just asking you your opinion.
Bruh, complete receiver took care to little of my offense right now.
Mm-hmm.
Neighbors is 23, bro. We're all taking Neighbors. I love Terry. Bro.
Oh,
the future. Because in that clip, he said, Neighbors not more complete receiver than Terry.
In the future.
So now,
in the future. I mean, he don't block. Terry blocks.
I know so you're good
right there.
Now we're getting to contradicting statements. And that's why I love the internet, because there's always gonna be something out there from you saying
for sure.
Now you shunned on him saying Malik Neighbors is not near Terry level. He needs more.
You was on that train.
But now
I said in the future. Well, the first thing I said when he said that, I said, "You said to start my team with in the future, like going forward." And I'm saying Malik Neighbors is younger and he's a more complete receiver than Terry was when he came out. I feel like everybody's gonna take Neighbors in that regard.
When I first brought this up a while back.
But right now, today, I'm taking Terry over Neighbors. Will you ask me that in 2 years, 3 years?
And that's my thing on what did you see to make you take it from that? Like I said, a lot of people hate me. I don't really care. Malik Neighbors missed games his rookie year. His rookie year statistically was better than any year Terry's had in the league already, and he's about 8 years in. Malik Neighbors' rookie year with no help. Like you've been saying, how Terry got no help. Who was last time I checked, Jay? I think Malik Neighbors' quarterback his rookie year don't even start in the league right now. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I think he had like 2-3 quarterbacks that year. I'm just saying. He was still. That's just me. He ain't have that. He ain't had help. That's what hoopers do, right?
That's what my hooper do. Neighbors ain't the first one with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quarterbacks in a year.
And that's where we say. Is just different things to it. Because I always say, when it comes to coaching, one thing I always say. Us as fans got to stop thinking we know more than these coaches know these players. When a guy like Terry, 8 years in the same organization, different coaches and everything, is not getting 170 targets, why do you think he's not getting 170 targets in 8 years? That's not his game. He's not a. That's not
the coordinator's game. It's the difference. I just told you the coordinator we just hired literally just said this thing is centered around how are we getting Terry McLaurin 10 plus targets. I ain't heard a single offensive coordinator before that say that. I don't see. It's about the coordinator. Everybody. I ain't gonna say everybody. Most people respect Terry McLaurin because what he's done with little help. The same regard I gave Garrett Wilson. All we're saying is, even the fans, I feel like sometimes the fans do low a little more because why is your best receiver when you don't have any weapons? You feel me? Like when nobody else is. This is the thing. How many games did you watch this year?
About 4, including the game when we played. Including the game when we played y'all.
Okay, he got hurt in that game. So excluding that game, the other 3 that you watched, Terry was probably not on the field.
Y'all was in jail before he came out though. Just saying.
Listen though, what I'm saying when Terry got hurt, you know who led the team in receiving every game basically? 36-year-old Zach Ertz.
Security blanket.
For sure. But do you know why? This is going back to back. Do you know why he's getting those targets? Because the other receivers on the field are no good. They're not there yet. So when we understand that as fans, and then we look to why Terry's not getting the ball more, like this year, he ain't played. That's one thing. But the other years, it's the same thing. Like it's not rocket science sometimes. I understand it's a game, it's a flow. But like you ain't you know what I'm saying? They're not doing that to Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb. And I'm not saying he's better than no guys, but I'm saying they're the focal point of their team. Everybody knows they're the guy. They're gonna get the ball.
No time.
It's the same way for us, bro. He's the guy. He needs the ball. The offense is better when he gets the ball. That's the simplest thing. Like
I'm not letting you do that, Ty. No, not letting you do that. Because this is back to what I just said, Jay, about that's who he is. When we watch Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, and all them guys, what do we be seeing, Jay? Double teams, brackets, but guess what? They gonna still find a way to get open. Get them to rock. You're not about to tell me that you about to have somebody decide to go double team and triple team Terry. I didn't watch that man get up on plays because he getting double teamed. It's over with. He ain't one of them guys. Yeah, we got the double team over here. Okay. Jamar Chase type guys. I'm still about to get open. Just find me but just throw me the ball in the area. I'm gonna still go get it. It's dead ball. It's dead ball.
Receivers Terry do be open. Receivers don't throw themselves the ball. That's the number one fact. So regardless, I can count plenty of plays over the course of his career where he's been wide open and didn't see the ball. Is that Terry's fault? Or is that the quarterback fault?
I'm talking about the last few years when you've had a good quarterback. So with that being said, is JD who you saying he is? Because something gotta give.
For sure. Neither one of them played this year for real. We're gonna see what's up when they both healthy on the field next year. And I expect them to replicate what they did last year. Huh?
Terry played over 10 games.
Yeah, towards the later course of the year, from week 3 to week 11, he was on and off the field. And JD only played 8 games? Might have been less than that.
Nah, JD kept getting hurt this year. I ain't gonna lie. His knee, his hamstring, then his the elbow thing.
Yeah, that elbow was nasty. But at least it was just dislocated.
Hey, bro. I mean,
hey, man. All I'm saying, I like Terry, but y'all Commanders fans got to chill out a little bit. Like I say, he's not a new guy on the block. People know what they're getting. For you to don't take a rocket science. You can't keep on saying you can't keep blaming the team and coaching and the organization for a guy not getting 170 targets and he almost a decade in. That just don't work. That's not flying. If you almost 10 years in saying, yeah, he's not getting these targets because the offensive coordinators or all of this or that, that's not flying no more. He almost been in there for a decade. It would have been switched something up. Y'all done went through plenty of offensive coordinators. If it was the case, your CEO, your GM, all these guys would have said, hey, if you come over here.
Because they don't know what they're doing. Like, since Terry's been there, we done went through Gruden.
So at that point, should y'all be firing your GM or something at that point?
Well, we were ran by Dan Snyder for a long time, and he was the ownership, and he made decisions of all of that. The GMs were in and out because if you ain't Dan Snyder's puppet, you don't have a job here. That's what happened. Seattle's GM now used to be in our front office. Not there no more. He was there when Dan Snyder was there. Him and Dan Snyder had disagreements. He left. Like I get what you're saying for sure.
What I'm hearing is Dan Snyder is a Jerry Jones type situation.
For sure.
Oh yeah. Dan
for sure.
Terrible, bro.
For sure.
Dan was terrible. Like we talk about Jerry. Hey, boy.
So this is what I'll be saying about people overly blaming coaching and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if Terry and JD go out there this year and don't click, who are you going to put the finger at?
The players.
I had to ask. Because I hear a lot of times people like to blame them coaches like they can go play for the players. I'm just saying.
No, that's facts. That's facts. And like you were saying, I'm not denying the fact you say you are who you are. I'm not denying the fact either. I just feel like Terry, like I say, I think Terry is better than what a lot of people think he is. And that's a personal belief. And that has nothing to do with him playing for the Commanders. He could put on another uniform, and I would tell you the same thing. And that comes from me watching him since he's gotten to the league. That's all I'm saying. That has nothing to do with Commanders fan. But
you wouldn't tell you the hard truth about Terry.
I'll admit the picking stuff, that's definitely playing a Commander's part because I'm not letting that slide, bro. I'm not letting that slide. Not this year.
You want me to tell you some hard truth? You want me to tell you some hard truth, Jay and Ty, of why I have Terry McLaurin where he is, and this is a simpler way to break it down.
Mm-hmm.
Can Terry McLaurin be a receiver one on the championship team?
I knew he was going to ask that.
Or do he fit the receiver two criteria?
I knew he was going to ask that. At this stage of his career, I would believe he can be a one, but two.
Like how we just saw, like prime example, how we just saw all playoffs. Is Terry McLaurin the guy where he's going to go against Derek Stingley one week, Patrick Surtain the next week, all these guys, and remain, like whereas though y'all can be like, your coaches could draw something up like this for Terry, like he about to go get open.
For sure. For sure.
Blasphemy.
And the thing is, no funny. I want you, Todd, to clip up the Terry and GP argument that me and B had versus yours, and let the people decide who's better. That's all I want. Like, I want full context of how we both explain the situation. Let's see who's correct in the public opinion. That's all I ask.
What the people? I find it's gonna be hard for the Commanders fans. I ain't gonna lie. If they think like you, then y'all lost me. It's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be hard for people to stand with him on what he just said. I cannot believe out of everything you got to name that you said Terry McLaurin's a better contested catcher than George Pickens. I cannot believe that.
That gotta be.
I cannot believe
from the previous
that you said that. I can't believe you said that.
No, okay, so now it's the off season for our teams. What are 3 positions of need
for us?
Yeah, for the Packers, you can do the Packers. Ty, you can tie.
Go ahead.
Edge. Edge for sure. I'm gonna probably say tight end. And the last one is between backs and safeties for us.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jay.
For us, I can see us drafting a corner, but won't be like round 1. But I can see us drafting a corner like 2nd, 3rd round. Edge rusher, because I think May's a free agent. I think we just signed DeMarcus to a 1 year, and he'll be 33. He'll be age 33 season. So we'll probably want another young guy to pair up with him. And then offensively, maybe another guard. Because Bradford was terrible. If folks watched our games, bruh, you'd think Bradford was an inside man. He was allowing things to happen. Yeah, and honorable mention, I don't know, maybe a linebacker to pair with Ernest Jones, because Ernest Jones was a playmaker for our defense. Not gonna lie, 7 picks as a linebacker. Hey, boy.
Hey, this is why I say to y'all, and I hate it about sports, injuries kill teams, man. Only position that I need us to draft is corner. Everything else is green. Everything else is green. I hate our corner room. I've said it a million times. I hate our corner room. From Keyshawn Nixon to Carrington Valentine, I hate our corner room. Keyshawn Nixon and Carrington Valentine were popping it all year because they was at the top of the league in pass breakups because Michael Parsons was getting instant pressure and he didn't have to cover that long. Soon as Michael goes down and y'all got to cover on the island, y'all are burnt chicken out there all game. Talking crazy. I'm tired of it. They're the only guys that need to be replaced. Everything else, Javon Bullard, headhunter. Xavier McKinney, great safety. Edgerrin Cooper, demon. Quay Walker, we need to bring him back with Edgerrin Cooper. Trenches, immaculate with Michael Parsons. One of the most underrated interior D linemen in the league, Devontae Wyatt. One of the best interior D linemen in the league. He goes down, everything changed. We got a great front. Luke Van Ness, all those guys. I am not worried about my trenches at all. Y'all see how it looked before Michael went down. We was arguably the best defense in the whole league. It was looking that crazy. The only team that flies to the ball like us is the Seahawks. They're the only team that flies to the ball like us, where the D tackles, everybody's in on the plays. Whether it's on the sideline, down the field, it doesn't matter. Offensively, Josh Jacobs, I'm good with him for right now. I just need him to get healthy all season. One of the best running backs in the league still. It will probably be nice to go get one because Marshawn Lloyd that we drafted, he's had injury problems since he's gotten drafted. Quarterback, we good. Receivers, I feel like we're great. Romeo Doubs, if we lose him, I hate it, but it is what it is. But for fit, Romeo is probably the best option to go as far as fit. Matthew Golden next year, this should be his year where the entire team decides to say, this is our receiver one. Christian Watson, you're our big body, deep threat receiver. Jaden Reed, you're our slot gadget guy. That should be the setup right there. Dontavian Wicks might leave because he thinks he's been thinking like this for 2 years now. Great route runner, but he can't catch. Last year, he led the league in separation rate and also led the league in drops. I never seen that happen a day in my life. Tight end, got one of the best tight ends in the league already. Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft come back, the whole energy of the team is going to change. Luke Musgraves, I would like to have him there. Vertical threat next to him. Offensive line, I love our O-line. Injury problems. Elton Jenkins and Zach Tom, injuries. A lot of problems. I feel as though Morgan, we did draft him first round. I still kind of hate it that we didn't go something different. But he kind of looked a little bit better this year, so I'm cool with him. But like I say, Brand, outside of corner, kicker. We got one of the best punters in the league. I need a kicker. I need us to go call that salesman that we cut that set our franchise record for field goal this year. I need us to go call him. We need him back. But other than that, it's just corner. It's just corner, bro. It's just corner. Corner and kicker. That's it.
Okay. How much longer we got, Ty?
We can go 10:30, so it's like 20 minutes. If that's cool with y'all.
Yeah, that's sure. All right, bet. So, let's hear a way too early 2026 NFL season hot take.
Way too early.
This is way too early.
Way too early because it's panning out for me. Like I said, y'all didn't know me at the time. I got a lot of hate for it.
Okay.
When I had said Trevor Lawrence, I said like 2 years ago, Trevor Lawrence will be an MVP caliber guy. We see how this year played out. I believe Trevor Lawrence he's on that trajectory. He's not saying he's him, but there's no other guy you can compare him to as far as the trajectory of Peyton Manning. When you look at how bad he started, and now I will say he's at year 3 now, seeing how his 3rd season just ended or 4th year. I think he was the best. No, it isn't an argument. Trevor Lawrence was the best quarterback in the league the last 10 games. Not even close.
He was.
And that being said, I think he's getting Travis Hunter back. I think Travis Hunter next year is going to have an all-pro caliber year. I think they make him more of a receiver. Great corner, but a guy with that level of playmaking, you got to have on the offensive side of the ball more. And I don't know what y'all think, Ty and Jay, but when I watch him play receiver, he's better than Brian Thomas. I thought that when he came out of the draft, he's better than Brian Thomas.
Who is?
Travis Hunter. He's better than Brian Thomas. Travis Hunter is an X receiver. Brian Thomas, he's a vertical threat.
They still gonna let him play both ways. Liam was on Pat McAfee's show and they was talking about Travis.
You gonna have to go like. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You need to have him out there 100% of the time on offense and put him on a defensive side like maybe 50% of the snaps, maybe. But you gotta have him on the field for offense.
That's the question they gotta figure out. What's his primary position? Like, what's he can't miss?
I think he's a receiver primary.
Like, which side of the ball you cool if you don't play like 2 series here or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't know.
What y'all think?
I think he'd be a receiver
first.
Corner, bro. He's crazy as a receiver. He's crazy as a receiver.
Yeah.
But I think he got like natural corner instincts, and like in the league, he can make himself a lot of money. Either way, though, he played 2 positions where he get off. He gonna get paid.
I think people say that because of how good of a receiver he is. Like, you don't see guys that are good at both. Like,
yeah.
You understand the importance of a corner that's an elite receiver? We see Patrick Surtain, these guys are elite ball hawks. You know what Travis Hunter will look like as a ball hawk? We already see what it look like. That's what it looked like when you're an elite receiver that can also play corner. We see Stingley and these guys, they're labeled as elite ball hawks. Denzel Ward to the corner standard. But I think Travis 50% snaps will be good. You go get, I would say, get a guy that can play slot and outside. You know, play outside when Travis isn't in the game. Play slot when Travis is in the game.
Yeah.
Because you already got Greg Newsom over there, and I think he's more than good enough to be your corner one. So we seen how it looked on the defense. And everything else on the team is great. I think Travis Hunter's just that missing piece. Like I said a lot, he's more important than people think. Travis Hunter plays in that playoff game, they win.
100%.
Hot take.
Hot takes, huh?
Eagles missed the playoffs. I don't know if that's really a hot take, but Eagles missed the playoffs.
I guess you can say it is still a hot take.
And I think it's all gonna catch up to him, right? Like this year with the AJ Brown saga, Patula, and whatever, Sirianni, whoever you want to blame for it, hurts. Whatever. Coming into next year, the defense can't save the offense. I'm not convinced the offense is going to improve. I'm just not convinced. They got the talent. The talent ain't going to be the issue. The offensive line health is going to play a part. If they healthy, I mean, obviously they can make the playoffs. But I think everybody hit a bump in the road. I think the Eagles finally have hit theirs. So my early prediction right now, they'll miss the playoffs.
Jay know how I feel about this. He probably going to laugh when I say it. Because they gotta give him a chance, but I want the Eagles to do it so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I need Schmitty to be receiver one. I need it. I need Schmitty to be receiver one. Like I've been begging for it for years now. Like, if you allow Devontae Smith to be in the receiver one, bro, he will be one of the best receivers in football.
It's not ridiculous to say.
Like, I know people like to say, like, this isn't college and whatnot. Devontae Smith is, in fact, one of those guys where we have not said he's been too small, like the thing's always been, or he isn't still dominating. Like, I gotta keep repeating it, Jay, because, you know, Travis Hunter, he's in the criteria now, too. But how many Heisman receivers are there in the league? Travis and Schmitty, that's it.
Yeah.
Schmitty ain't did nothing. Schmitty ain't did nothing for anybody to not have him as a receiver one. He just got the misfortune of AJ Brown coming to the team. I feel like Jameson Williams is the same thing. I think J-Mo makes the leap. I think J-Mo makes the leap to be a receiver one.
That's what I was saying. I think it's a real possibility. Amon won't be wide receiver one on that team next year. I genuinely think that's a real possibility. But
he'll still be receiver. He'll still be receiver one. It's just J-Mo is more diverse, so he will be the receiver one due to him being more lanky, can get more vertical downfield. He can give you everything. It's like Amon-Ra. That's just certain things about football physically. Like, it's just certain things you can't really control, so you gotta master what you can do. Like, Amon-Ra's too small to fit the X criteria, and if you're going to be his size, I'm not even going to say he's too small. Put it that way. If you're going to be his size, you think about Amon-Ra's size, you think of guys like Antonio Brown and all them guys. You can't be as slow as you is for Amon-Ra. He's not slow, but you got to be quicker, bro. Like, you just got to be faster. You got to be more elusive if you're going to be 5'10" or whatever, 5'11", and be an X receiver. You just can't be what he is. Like Malik Neighbors, I think is 6 foot. I think we all know that sweet spot for an X receiver is like 5'11" to 6'1". You get on the bigger side with the like certain types of guys. Like Justin Jefferson is big. Like he's bigger than Jamar Chase,
Jamar,
but not like he's bigger. He's bigger height wise,
oh,
but Jamar Chase plays bigger because of his stature, and he like almost like a running back type of. He's just big,
yeah.
and it's like Justin Jefferson is like lanky. Justin Jefferson got to be like what 6'2".
He like 6'1", 6'2". He around that area. I think Jamar like 6 foot to 6'1". So
Yeah, so that's the difference. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of hot takes that we can have for next season.
I have one. The Tennessee Titans will make the playoffs.
I like that. I like that.
With Daboll as the OC, Saleh as the head coach, with the defense,
I like that.
I think if they can attract like 1 or 2 established wide receivers, sure the offensive line, then you go out, just get veterans that just know how to play football and have no complaints. If you have high character guys within the building, it'll show out on the field and how they'll play for.
Why you being nasty, Ty?
What he do, bro?
Why you being nasty?
I'm being nasty.
You gonna sit up here and tell us that Terry better contested catch maker right now? Now you're gonna try to say not yet. No, why you being nasty?
No. He said no. Kobe said lost your effing mind. I said not yet to that.
Oh, okay.
Like, I haven't lost my mind yet. Like,
okay. No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna. The fact that you say it looks statistically for contested catches, that's bad, Ty. That's bad. That's bad. We looking at stats now for contested grabs. That's bad, Ty.
I said the stats back it up from last season, but like we can turn the tape on. It don't matter. It's all there.
You're not about to tell me that we about to go look at Terry McLaurin best catches in the NFL and George Pickens best catches in the NFL and be like, yeah, Terry, and have an argument to say, Terry, he a better contested catcher than Pickens. It's impossible, Ty. Come on, you fighting it? It's impossible. It's impossible.
Impossible, bro.
No. Terry catches with his body more than George.
For sure, he do. Terry's definitely a body catcher. I'm not denying that.
So what?
So who got better hands?
Just because he catches his body don't mean he dropped. You see?
What?
No, who has better hands, Terry McLaurin or George Pickens?
Hands mean just catch the ball. Hands mean catching the ball with your hands.
No, that is not what hands are. No.
Not for description. Who has better hands? George Pickens.
You know what hands mean.
Catching the football. That's what hands mean to me.
Okay. Who's a better hands catcher? Terry McLaurin.
George Pickens.
Who can catch the football better? George Pickens or Terry McLaurin?
Your ego, bro. Your ego won't let you.
No ego.
Say it.
Terry McLaurin.
Shout out to bro. Hey, bro, let's end the live stream, bro. We hit one. We finna hit 145, bro.
Hey, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCants.
Hey, bro. We got Top in the building. Hey, boy, that Washington fanfare never gonna end, boy.
I respect it, though. That's how you supposed to stand with your guy. I respect it, though.
I respect it, boy.
But we're gonna come back to it.
Nah, that's so nasty. We just heard.
Matter of fact, we all need to watch. We all need to go on a FaceTime and share a screen. Somebody share a screen, and we just watch one of their. We look at Terry best catches, and then we look at Pickens' best catches.
It doesn't matter about pointing out that tape, bro. We know the real, bro. Like
that's why I said. If everybody don't know the real, we're gonna have to pull up the tape. So we're gonna all have to go on the share screen, and we're gonna have to look at Terry best. We're gonna watch it live together. Matter of fact, you can do it. You can do it here. We're gonna watch it live together.
No.
You have to look at Terry and then Pickens.
No, what I want.
If I tell y'all Terry drop percentage lower, what y'all gonna say?
Oh my God.
What y'all gonna say then? If I tell y'all Terry drop percentage lower, what y'all gonna say then? Now that don't matter.
I knew that
directly into hands. And if I tell you that, y'all gonna be like, nah.
Nah, that boy Ty was like this. Terry drop rate. So
What's
we
his-
going.
What's his? What's his?
It ain't by much. It ain't by much.
By what? 2%? Like what? 1%?
Like 3%. Like 0.03%. Something like that. It's like fairly close.
So why would we
Somewhere in there, like 3%. It's fairly close.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't move me at all.
You know.
If I'm being honest, that doesn't move me at all.
So all right, bro. Look, I have it, bro. Pickens a top 5 receiver in the league.
Can I ask you a question? Top. What's Terry McLaurin catch percentage?
He don't know.
His drop percentage is lower than Pickens, though. That's what matters. The question is about hands.
No.
Hold up. I'm getting where. Let me. What Cole say? Let me land. I'm getting there. So, just a name to throw out there, since you just brought up him having a lower catch drop rate. So would that matter, as you would say?
Yo.
What's going on, boys?
I gotta ask you because you just set up here. You just set up here to say, hold on. I'm gonna get Ryan to paint on it, but I gotta ask you this real quick, Ty. So you just brought up Terry having a lower drop rate than Pickens. As to why he got better hands than
barely. I said barely, but yeah, for sure.
Oh, cool. Who got better hands, Terry McLaurin or Julio Jones?
You asking me this?
I'm asking all y'all this.
Bro, you know.
There's no way we asking this. It's like Julio by 1,000. What are we doing?
Julio by 1,000, right? Julio got a higher drop rate than Terry McLaurin.
What that mean?
But we watch football, so we know that drop percentage don't matter.
I don't know what y'all was talking about beforehand.
He said Terry McLaurin's a better contested catcher than George Pickens.
That's what we started with. I definitely said that.
We started with that, but then
that's crazy.
Then I asked Ty who has better hands, George Pickens, or Terry McLaurin. He kept trying to like pivot.
He gonna say body. He said body count, right? Like what?
I said I catch means catching the ball.
No.
I see his.
I'm sorry,
I
hands.
see what he's trying to say.
I said hands means who got better hands.
He know what we asking Ryan, and he doing it on purpose. He know what he doing. He know what people mean when they say best hands. He know what that means.
Yeah. I would say Terry is more of a consistent catcher, like third down, you need Terry to catch a ball. I would rather throw to Terry than George. But if we're talking strictly jump balls, Mr. I'm going to go up and get it.
That's all you guys say.
It's Pickens by a mile. I'm sorry.
Y'all Commanders fans got contested catches when J.E. decided to throw a back shoulder on third down, so that counts as a contested catch. Like, no. They're not doing that. We know George Pickens is bro. It is to the point where George Pickens, they say when you throw a jump ball, it is 80-20. It ain't a 50-50. It's an 80-20.
I mean,
Terry don't even belong in these conversations. George Pickens is on the trajectory of being like top tier contested guys, like in history. Like he's on that trajectory. Like Terry McLaurin ain't in these conversations with Pickens as a contested catcher no more. I don't care what type of stats y'all keep trying to pull up about him having a low catcher, low drop rate. All this stuff. Man, we watch football. He ain't in this conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I can't
glad
disagree
you feel
with
that
him.
way.
We ain't not in this conversation. And we gave a list, Ryan, right? Of receivers better than Terry. Jay agreed with majority of them. Ty was kind of being like excessively gross with some of them where he started disagreeing. It was getting kind of bad.
Nico Collins is one of them I disagreed. Amon St. Brown was another I disagree. I give him this. Devontae Adams was another one I disagree. I said definitely not as of February 13th, 2026. I said definitely not. Who else you name? Oh, Pickens. That's how the Pickens conversation started. I said definitely not the Pickens. I'm not letting y'all do that because he played with CD.
You know how I feel about Tay Adams, Ryan. That was kind of triggering.
Then what was your name? I gave him the like the Jamar, the Justin, Puka.
He was trying to use the guys playing with elite receivers as an argument, and I'm just not going for it.
I got a question for you, Ty.
I'm listening.
Because I feel like this is what he should have done like 4 or 5 seasons ago, but I'm low-key a hater, so I want your opinion. I feel like Terry McLaurin should be wide receiver 2 on the team. I don't feel like he should be wide
We
receiver.
literally just had this conversation.
Tell me.
But all right,
My bad, bro. I didn't know y'all.
There's people who feel that way. That's cool. But my thing is this though, right? What do you want in the traits of your wide receiver number 1? What traits do you want in him?
And my wide receiver 1, I want him to be able to create separation for other receivers. Like I want him to have the magnitude of where defenses are focusing on him. Obviously, it don't got to be like the Megatron effect, but it got to be something to where if you're on the field, you're changing the whole game plan that's going on for defense. And then I want for you to be a wide receiver 1, a real good wide receiver 1. You got to be able to still make plays in those situations. Like I feel like Terry, he get in situations where he's wide receiver 1, and he's in a situation where he's like technically the defense is planning for him, but then he go out there and go get 2 catches for 24 yards, and it's like that don't make you wide receiver 1. You're getting guarded by the best corner, but you still got to be able to produce while the focus is on you, and that's what I feel like Terry can't do. I feel like if Terry had just say T. Higgins on the other side of him, he look 10 times better than what I see every week. But
so with that being said, is that Terry making T better, or is that T making Terry better?
No, it's definitely T making Terry better, but it would make both of them better. But I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Feel me?
T. Higgins was another name. He said that was better than Terry McLaurin. I said no. But continue. I'm listening.
That one is it's a toss-up. I feel like that's based off of what you like in a receiver, because Terry, you can say he got qualities that T. Higgins don't have that you like, but then T. Higgins got some more quote-unquote wide receiver 1 tendencies that some people may like better. So for like, if both of these guys had to be wide receiver 2 on my team, I'm going to take Terry. But if they're going to be wide receiver 1, I'm taking T.
That's because one guy isn't meant to be a receiver 2. T. Higgins isn't a receiver 2.
Yeah, he
just over there with.
He don't got a good style to be a receiver 2.
He just over there with that boy
guy like Matt Collins or something like that.
He just over there playing with the best receiver in the league. He's not a receiver 2.
Wait, guys. We're forgetting one thing. Ryan, welcome to your walk of shame, bro. Walk of shame, brother. You popped it all week on that. Number 7 coming home. This, that, and third. Boy, like I ain't gonna lie. I didn't take none of you all week. I kept it cool. I'm like, okay, look, let me hear him pop it. That boy was posting Drake made edits, bro. Swear to God. Swear to P.U. onion boy. He was dead for doing that.
Let him cook. It's getting nasty.
Oh, listen. I really thought we had a chance. Okay, I might have been overly biased a little bit, but can you blame me, bro? We was 4-13 last season. Like we were terrible.
Yes.
We did something that his team hasn't done since like 2010. So
yes, you can.
From 4-13 to the bowl.
Yes, you can.
A little bit. I'm thinking my team can't lose.
A little bit is an understatement.
You post it every day.
A little bit is an understatement.
You're lucky you're not in my close friends, bro. If I
oh my God,
friends,
wait,
it's worse.
Wait, Jay, you said he posted a lot and you're not in the close friends?
Yes, bro.
Oh my God, bro. 20 posts a day.
See, and that's the thing though, like you know me. I don't really try to pop it. I don't really be saying too much. I'm gonna let the game do the talking. Two guys that I respect. No, it's 4 guys that I respect a lot out of Patriots. Pop Douglas. He showed me some name. Mac Hollins.
That's a dog. Yes,
Tarzan of the league. He showed me something.
He be irritating me, bro. Like you're doing too much, bro. Like
you hating, bro. You hating.
Like, come on.
Yeah, I ain't like.
If any other team player did that, Ryan. If any other player team did that, bro, you'll be saying, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Understand what he doing, bro. He been doing this. Like he was doing this on Buffalo. This is just him.
Okay, cool,
bro.
Milton Williams. I hate, bro. He's
Ooh.
worth every penny. But the last one of my favorite players in the league, that boy, Agent Zero, Christian Gonzalez, brother.
Tell him.
If he didn't save them deep balls and make plays, brother, it would have been nasty.
This is what I be saying when guys like just when you don't put guys where other guys like them, because I'm on the record having Gonzo in my top 5, but because I don't have him where you want him at top 2,
Yo,
all this
bro,
stuff.
Listen,
Yeah, no.
I've been debating with him since we drafted Gonzo because I watched Gonzo in college. You
Okay.
know me. I don't know much about college, but I knew Gonzo was like that. So
Yeah.
I'm like, if we get him, our defense, we got the whole side of the field shut down. And we drafted him. So I'm like, okay, we got us a dog. First
Thank
season.
Ron Rivera
He-
for that.
Oh.
Go ahead, thank Ron Rivera for that.
Hey, Ron Rivera messed that up. OD, boy.
He do be selling bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, it's your team, brother.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty bad. But Gonzo, I'm sitting here telling Brian, I'm like, he is going to be a top 3 corner if he isn't already. It's whoa, you're gas. And so I said, cool. Well, I'll wait. Season 2 came up. He got hurt, but he was balling out. And I'm like, I think it was 4 games before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Went crazy.
Okay.
Then I'm like, okay, we really got one. Once he come back, he's gonna be straight. Brian still, he cool. He wasn't top 5 to Brian at this time yet.
Mhm.
Then his first full season, the season that everybody put him top 5. You know, we got B over here wanting to be different. He want, I don't know if he's in my top 5 yet. Now,
I didn't.
now everybody see my dog is top 2. Like I've been saying since day 1.
Top 2 is a stretch.
Who's better? I will only give you PS2. Who else?
I don't know. The only corner in the whole
Ain't nobody on your
league
team.
that
I hope you're not thinking
hold on.
anybody on your
I don't
team.
know. The only guy that's out of every corner the past 2 years been first team this year and last year. I don't know. Maybe him.
Who?
Derek Stingley. I don't know.
The
Like
one Kayshawn Booty blurred. We not worried about, bro.
I ain't
What
gonna look,
that's how crazy he is. The same thing happened with Cortland Sutton. He gave up 1 catch the whole game, but because it was a touchdown, everybody was like, he getting fried. That was the only catch he didn't give up the whole game.
No. See, Ryan, that's where the
It
Patriots.
get nasty, Jay.
That's where your Patriots fan are getting to play. I get Kayshawn did that, but that is one play out of how many?
It get bad, bro. Over 70 plays.
What
Over
play
70
did he
plays.
give up? Gonzo has not had those plays this year. He didn't have none of those. Oh, I'm just better than you moment. Any touchdown
I'm gonna let you have that, Jay.
has been a broken zone. There's never been a time where you went, man. He literally didn't allow any passes damn near all playoffs until the playoffs. I mean, until the Super Bowl. And he's still strapped.
And that's the difference of why I be saying people look at touchdowns and get overly excited. Because if I'm not mistaken,
I ain't say touchdowns. I said, what is Gonzo did? He didn't even allow a single
Stidham
catch.
blurred him in man coverage soon as the game started.
That was the single play. My point. Before that game, he didn't allow a single catch.
Oh.
Stingley was allowing catches, but he was still being great. It wasn't Gonzo shut down, but it was still shut down. And then Kayshawn went and made that moment on him to make it even worse. It's not like Derek Stingley allowed 0 catches outside of the one from Kayshawn all playoffs.
Are we talking about the same thing that played against Aaron Rodgers and them boys?
Yes.
He was blurred.
What that mean? That
Oh.
team is not a team that's going to blur you.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you said that because you said the whole playoffs. So that one play was arguably the only one catch that Sting gave up.
That was not the only catch he gave up. He gave up other catches. That was the one big play he gave up.
Okay, cool. Gonzo gave up a big play too, right?
Yeah, but he ain't a give up no little 5-yard check down.
Okay.
None of that.
And another thing that I love to hear, guys, JSN went out. Who did Gonzo travel with? Cooper Kupp, right? What was Cooper Kupp's stat line?
I don't even know what his stat line was. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Okay.
Move those chains. He had like 70. Big plays too. Third downs. Big plays.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like our defense went out there and did what they had to do all game long, but they were definitely strapping. And
We're
the way
talking
we
about
were playing-
Gonzo. We ain't even,
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna get on
Gonzo
it.
was a part of the defense. The reason I'm saying the whole defense is because if you're watching how we played, just like how you love your little mic'd up moment where everybody's exposing Drake May for being predictable. If you watch the game and looked at the mic'd up moments and all that, you could see that a Gonzo was put in the work. He was put in a situation that Derek Stingley would have got a fraud in. PS2 would have gave up some catches in, and any other corner would have gave up 100 plus. We're literally cover zero. Gonzo, you go do your thing. Stingley, the one time he had to do it was that touchdown. And then everybody says, oh, we're just going
It literally,
what Stingley done before.
bro. This is what I be saying when people be
You think
killing me
if
with Stingley.
Gonzo had Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter on his D line, he wouldn't be doing better than what he's doing with what we got right now?
This where it be killing me. I want people to understand. Derek Stingley one touchdown he gave up. It took Keyshawn Booty making the best play of his NFL career. Like that's what it took for it to be a touchdown.
The same play.
That's literally what it took.
The exact same side of the field. The exact same team the year before. What are we talking about? You acting like this is the first time he's done it on him. He's blurred his ass twice. That's my point.
Bro, that man extended.
6th round pick has blurred Mr. Untouchable twice, and we're gonna keep disrespecting Gonzo because of what Cortland Sutton did on the beginning of the first drive of the game. What are we talking about?
But it's like, but when we bring in context, bro, not gonna lie, Sting been doing this. Gonzo, this is Gonzo first.
It's no recency thing, bro. Is when you new to this, you ain't.
It's Gonzo first season. I love Gonzo to death. I think he top 5. But hey, let's chill.
Not his first season though. It's just when he's been trapping, we've been trashed. So nobody cared. And that 4-13 season, we were strapping. Our defense was top 15 still, while going 4-13.
Yeah. I mean,
because of strictly him, we had no other players. We literally just signed like half of our defense that was in the Super Bowl. Got picked up in the free agency.
Free draft. Yeah, I know.
So it's like Gonzo out here doing everything on his own.
But the thing is, though, that
Carlton Davis not a slouch,
bro.
Carlton Davis is almost where Lassiter is
before by a long shot. But he's still not him, bro. Like
Carlton Davis is one of the best corner twos in the league. How good can you get at corner two?
What was he about to say, Jay, bro? What was he about to say?
Okay, hear me out. The only thing is, not gonna lie, I said this earlier. Drake May needs a big body X. That's the only thing I need on the offense. Because if you look at it, the two biggest plays in that scoring drive. That dot to Mac Hollins, and then what was it? A fade ball to Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins is your biggest wide receiver.
Yeah.
If he can do that with Mac Hollins, imagine him with a true X. That's all I'm saying. So I said in the draft, y'all can draft Boston or y'all can draft Jacoby Lane. If y'all get them two work, get him and Drake going, keep Stephon being in the young guys' ear, teach him the rock tree and stuff, and then keep rotate Pop with Kyle Williams. Cool. But that offensive line, you already know. I know you have some things to say about Will Campbell and Jared Wilson. So go ahead. What do you have to say about your young offensive line?
Man, the offensive line, boy, oh boy. I'm not even mad at them because it's like all season they've been performing way above expectations. Like B could tell you going into this season, I was telling him we had one of the worst O-lines in the league. I still wasn't that's why I didn't say we were a lock for playoffs, because I'm like, we might miss it by a game or two because his O-line is terrible. Will Campbell did way better than what I was expecting him to do as a rookie. Jared Wilson did a lot better than I expected, but then it's like when you get into the biggest game of your life against one of the greatest defenses we've seen in the last 2 decades, it's like I didn't expect them to go out there and stop them, but I didn't expect them to go out there and get abused like that either. So it's like it hurts to watch, and it's like I would definitely want to see them get in that lab and not get discouraged, because like I'm seeing a lot of people talking about, oh, Will Campbell needs to move to left guard. No, he doesn't. I don't know what anybody's watching. If you watch the Super Bowl and then just watch any game, you could pick a random game from the regular season. You could see the technique differences in Will Campbell and Jared Wilson. You could see them on certain plays just fighting for their life instead of trying to make the smart block or the smart move to not get bowled over. Like, I know everybody's seen that play where they threw the flag and Will Campbell still got blown up. How you false start, jump early, and still get blown up? So it's like they was just nervous out there, bro. So I'm not mad at them. I don't want to say they trash or none of that, but I definitely feel like if we can get better pieces, we should. But Will Campbell, I wouldn't say Jared Wilson for sure, but Will Campbell has to stay at left tackle.
Okay.
I don't think that was one of the biggest things. I think everybody knows the Seahawks defense, what they were this season. I think one of my biggest problems was that Will Campbell got abused by the worst starters on the defense. That was my issue. It wasn't like DeMarcus Lawrence and all them guys was killing them. No. It wasn't those guys. No.
First of all, timeout. What are we talking about? It was. If it wasn't DeMarcus Lawrence, he was getting killed by safeties and corners blitzing off the edge. You ain't never seen that all season. They was
Derek Hall and Owusu put him on his. Derek Hall and Owusu one-on-one.
Wait. He said he ain't never seen a corner blitz. Brother,
I'm saying, like, if you watch us play, no team played. Y'all blitzed us the most from corners all season of any opponent we played.
Oh, whoop-de-doo. But as an offensive line,
he's a rookie. What are we doing? We
Ryan, no.
Hey, that's where that sweet schedule came in.
Time out. The Patriots literally make their name off this. The Patriots, when they play rookie quarterbacks, when we had Bill Belichick and Brady, everybody knew if we played a rookie quarterback, take us to win because we're going to send pressure more than any team has versus them, and we're going to make them look bad. That's what y'all did versus us.
Okay, cool. But hear me out. The way we did against y'all, Drake May was checking the protection because he knew the right side was blitzing too. We blitzed both corners. If you watch film, you post that video, and I remember that video as soon as it came out. Both corners were blitzing. So Drake May went to the protection and said, check right. That's the mic. Nothing but the left. So as an offensive lineman, he has to know that as soon as I back up, boom. And he's seen it more than once. Let's keep it a stat.
No, definitely.
So it's a mixture.
So that's an in-game adjustment that he did not make.
It's a mixture. I feel like you look at it, it's like it's bad on Will Campbell's part because he's a tackle when he couldn't block a corner, but it's also good on the part of anybody that keep track of him knew after his rookie year. Witherspoon is the best tackling corner in the entire league. Like, he's just like that when it comes to getting the slot. It wasn't even. I'm not even going to give on that aspect. I'm not even going to give Will all that because the Patriots right guard Witherspoon literally single-handedly beat him. Like, he swim moved him. He beat him one-on-one on a play. Like, I'm not even going to. They just didn't know what to do with him. They just didn't know what to do with him, and that was just a bad part. It wasn't even like it was like a ghost blitz or something, because everybody knows, like, fans try to make it seem like if we come out in a mug formation and my quarterback gives us all of the adjustments, like this is the mic, everything like that, and somebody doesn't come, I'm not gonna pick him up. I'm expecting somebody else. Something y'all did a lot. Y'all dropped back both of y'all D tackles and blitz the corners. Drake May did the adjustment. So the O-line, you know what they were doing? They were expecting to block a D tackle. When they drop back at that point, now y'all all sitting like this, and y'all don't see them corners coming through. So that just confuses everybody. So that's a big thing of what we was talking about earlier, Jay. Like, yeah, Will and them, they didn't do their job, but this is more so on Drake May, because at the end of the day, your O-line does what you tell them to do. So when you don't adjust to a coverage or a disguise and whatnot, the O-line literally goes where the quarterback tells them to go. When people see a guy run through free, that's because the quarterback told the O-lineman, yo, it's the mic right here. Yo, hey, slide left. Like,
it didn't really happen much though. Like, I get what you're saying, but that happened probably not even more than 5 times where it was a free rush, if that. When they was losing blocks, they were just straight up getting beat one-on-one. Fake, like Will Campbell, he's going up against whoever on the edge, and bro was just beating him one-on-one. It's not even about what Drake May is calling out or nothing. It's not like free rushes are getting through. I would say that, but
no,
I feel like Drake May had his flaws. Will Campbell had his flaws. All the rookies got exposed. That's all it was. It was a older team with some vets that expose a young rookie team. Simple as that.
What I'm saying is, one of the things that is a quarterback's fault as a pass blocking scheme, when a corner blitzes and a D tackle drops back, and you tell your you put your right tackle on the island to slide right, and you have your right guard slide right, and he's one-on-one with whoever he's expecting to come, and he slides right, and your center is slotted left, you just put your right guard on an island with a blitzing corner in the interior.
So that's on Josh McDaniels then. You can't sit there and put it all on Drake May. Drake May not the offensive coordinator.
You're the guy that adjusts the pass blocking.
You're talking about Drake May didn't go up to the line and audible and say, "Oh, do it." He that was a normal play he ran. That was a play called by Josh McDaniels. And if you wanted to say Josh McDaniels had a bad game, I would 100% agree with you. But I'm not going to sit here. Everybody's trying to find little ways to bash Drake May. He had a bad game, but he didn't have a god-awful game. It just looked so bad because everybody else around him also had bad games.
It was a collective unit. That's what
it was a collective shit.
We can all agree on that.
Show, literally.
All right, Ryan, real quick. Hot take for 2026 season.
2026
season. Let's see.
Trevor Lawrence MVP candidate.
Stop it. I'm trying to think. With the way the league is shaped,
I said the Eagles gonna miss the playoffs,
and I said the Titans gonna make the playoffs.
Ooh, I do like that Titans one. Dang. Okay. Well, we going that route. I think. Hot take. The Raiders aren't going to finish last in the division.
And AJ, he just read my mind tonight, huh? He was watching the pod already. He was watching the pod already.
I swear.
He was watching the pod already. That's what I be saying, bro. And y'all despise it. Y'all hate how I talk, and y'all think like me so much. Y'all hate how I talk, and y'all really be saying the same thing. I love it. You really hate how I talk. And Ty J, what did I say about the Raiders? Bro, I said they're not going to come in last. They're going to finish 4-2 in the division. They're going to sweep the Chiefs, and they're going to split with the Broncos and the Chargers.
Bro, he said that.
He definitely did.
Oh, bro, he said that.
Hey, man, great minds think alike.
Nah, I don't want to hear that now. Because any other time I ain't a great mind. Everybody like to say I'm just chatting. Nah.
You do be just chatting, but you have your moments. You have your moments when you come back around.
Respect. Hey, I want to do one more thing before we get out of here, though. Because we was talking about the list. I want to give you the list, Ryan, of receivers I thought was better than Terry.
Okay.
Yeah. There it is.
And you tell me yes or no. Like, you put a thumbs up or thumbs down. Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
JSN.
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
Puka Nacua.
Definitely.
Justin Jefferson.
Of course.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yes.
Devontae Adams.
Yes.
Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
AJ Brown.
Okay. Devontae Smith, I'll say off production. From what we've seen, I can't say he has, but potential-wise, yes.
AJ Brown.
Yes.
Tyreek Hill.
Yes.
Nico Collins.
Yes, sir. My boy.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
Mike Evans.
Yeah.
T. Higgins.
Yeah.
Chris Olave.
That's a tough one. That is very tough. I like Olave, bro. He get a lot of concussions, though. Ooh, I'm gonna let Terry slide on that one. I'll let him slide on that one.
Drake London.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Drake.
All right, man. Hey, it's been a great night.
We're not taking Drake.
You feel me, Jay? You feel me? You feel me?
Bro,
You feel me?
Nah, I can't.
Ryan, he agreed. Ryan,
I
he disagreed.
can't go.
Ryan, he disagreed with he disagreed with almost half of those.
No, it won't half. It won't
You
half.
said no to Nico Collins.
Yeah, Nico.
You said no to Nico. You said, and I didn't even name Pickens. He said no to Pickens too.
Can
He
I
didn't.
just
He
hear
said
the argument with Nico real quick? Because like Nico, my dog, and
I ain't even asked for that, Jay. I ain't even asked for that, Jay. He shouldn't even have a valid point for that. But I want to hear it too.
Because Nico is Nico, bro. Like
I want to hear it. I'm so glad you asked that question. I want to hear this.
Nice for sure.
What makes Terry better?
Hey, bro.
Oh, we talking about me?
Yeah.
He's receiver. Simple.
He what?
Simple.
You say he's more. You say wait. Did you say he's more complete than Nico?
Yes. Simple.
Bro, hey, let's go ahead and Let's go ahead and
Shout out, bro.
Let's go.
Shout out, bro.
Like, what are we talking about here? Drake London,
Nothing
Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. Like, what are we talking about?
I
I'll
watched
let
Drake
y'all have
London
it,
give
though.
me
You gotta
3
turn-
touchdowns,
When
bro.
2026 come around and football season come back and Terry get on y'all ass, I'm gonna be on this pod and all y'all faces talking about what was all that talk. We can
Do
stamp
we
it
play
right
Hey,
now.
man.
Do the
We
Patriots
can
play y'all
stamp it
next
right
year?
now. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Hey,
I
man.
respect your opinion though.
All I
but
be saying is
it
you
ain't
gotta watch.
15
All I be
teams back
saying.
now.
All I be saying, man, is you gotta watch tape. One guy, Ryan, know how I've been felt about since he stepped foot in the league is Garrett Wilson, and people better turn on that tape. It's because of the team he played on. That man is a elite route technician that cooked everything moving. You forgot my man recreate. You forgot my man Garrett Wilson recreate the Jordan symbol. You remember that? You
He
remember that?
nice. We know he nice.
Hey, I'm gonna say it. If y'all try to pop it to me, hey, brother, we got a ring. Hey, I seen my team win the ring.
I gotta leave it. I gotta leave you alone for a while. Hey, first of all, we're gonna get that out the way because you're not ready to try to throw that in there. The only guy that ain't got to see his team win the ring in here is Ty. So we not about to sit here and you try to give us
all right. Hey,
Yeah,
we got two
all right.
viewers in the chat. Appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. We was the first time on in the week. Up here again on Wednesday, more than likely. Kobe probably be back and stuff. But yeah, we gonna end on that. I just got crazy disrespect. I can't go, but Jay,
He tried to throw some shade, so I couldn't die.
that's crazy. That's crazy. What did I do? But all right, man, we getting out of here.
My pass will be back next year, man.
Well, that ain't happening.
Let's watch.
So,